Tapia leading it off for the Rockies.
Matchup first batter of the game for Shohei.
And Ohtani has missed twice outside. Rockies were just up the road. Won on Friday, but lost Saturday and Sunday against the Dodgers. That one dips low. Rob Drake calling balls and strikes. Greg Gibson, Paul Clemens, and Jerry Davis are the umpires here to open this series. With 6 walks. So he's averaging about 2.5 walks a start. And Tapia fouls that back. 3-2.
Got good velocity already in this first.
Everybody playing Tapia straight up. Got him. Couldn't hold up. That thing ended up down by a shoe top. The second baseman for the Rockies. On the ground, that's Iglesias. Angels defense. Charlie Blackmon has been putting up good numbers for a long time. And that one, I'm not sure how it didn't hit him, but it was close. Blackmon
he's kind of shocked. He's
a 4-time All-Star, 2-time Silver Slugger, guy with a lot of skills in his career, but he's without one of his running mates, and of course, and that was a big piece of the Rockies' identity for a long time.
There's a splitter, first one of the game. So
I would think for hitters, Ohtani has got to be tough to scout because you can map out one start. Blackmon, we're just underway. Two-two to Blackmon. Shoots that one towards the Angels dugout. In front of it. 2-2 again. And that's into left field. That's a base hit. And that's how Charlie Blackmon's made a nice living for the last 10 years.
Did a nice job of keeping his hands back on a slider that's
infield plays him to pull, and there is strike one.
Such a great fielder. He's unbelievable.
Little flip, routine play.
At bats and productive contact.
I like it. At the knees to open the at bat for a former Angel.
Chase something now.
Angel fans certainly know Crone. He spent 4 years here. He's been a Ray, a Twin, and a Tiger since. And now a Rocky. Was next to his dad as he managed in the minor leagues.
He has incredible power.
Out in the first, gave up a single to Blackmon as well. Look out.
Honda Center with the Ducks.
1-2.
It's a couple sliders so far in this game. That's something we he said only you, Darvish, if anybody's ever seen make adjustments like that. And he came back and he threw his cutter.
In the major leagues, and it is a weapon. Fletcher. In case you missed it.
Aces.
Sam Hilliard fouls that off. How many?
Number 9.
Hilliard takes inside. Hilliard is an interesting player. He is.
That's a pretty good slide. That's a good adjustment on a slider.
One, two, and it misses in. Since 1969. Out to center, a slip there by Marsh, and he recovers and makes the catch.
It helps have that good speed. Huge discrepancy as far as hitting, and then you look at the pitching way.
Connor Joe rips that one over Upton and off the wall and around first into second, and he's got himself a double. San Diego kid who had to battle has climbed his way to the big leagues.
Very good on the first pitch himself.
In the air, should be playable for Walsh. Shohei Ohtani Two scoreless in the books. Angels variety. And they're all quality, it feels. Walsh is there.
One good thing, he's got 2 outs today on 1 pitch already, so that's good. He ended up throwing a splitter as his career progressed. He threw a curveball and a slider and a fastball from different arm angles. Very similar.
Raimel Tapia. And Ohtani misses up.
Slider changes the speed with his curveball. Same thing with his splitter.
95.
As far as velocity on his fastball and where he spots it.
Mayfield cuts across and gets the out. Well, he's made all the plays so far this year. That one kind of backed up.
Get over breaking ball at a lot of the plate, and that's a dangerous one.
Here's the one stat that really surprises me because his numbers are so good.
Because he bears down with guys on base, and if he keeps it in the ballpark, he's able to come back even if there's somebody on base.
Center field. Marsh. No slip this time. Makes the catch. 1-2-3 inning. And his firefighting friends are here for a game, and they got great seats courtesy of. There was approximately 10,000 games managed in that meeting room. This is Iglesias all the way from short, who gets the flip. Walsh secures it. Pull hitter. So in that 2002 coaches room, 10,000. And that hurts, obviously. And that's the last. Not running. A strike. Right on the black. Or leaning. Not running. Ohtani. It's fouled back.
And the one thing we've seen from Shohei after, especially.
Got him. Just off the plate. And Crone may have mentioned that to Rob Drake, who was way behind him. By the way, the fact that Bud Black is managing this game. Little roller up the line.
Here's Shohei being creative. Now you're seeing him throw a few more curveballs. So in a couple of them in this inning. You've seen before where he's thrown a curveball at 6.
That one's fouled back. And he'll line it into left field. That's a hit.
I was thinking maybe he's going to go with a split. That was a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. This is where usually Shohei just amps it up to that next level. Hitters this year 0-77 with runners.
And he's clear of it. Strike. And it's 1-1. Right center. .97 on the black, and it evens the count. 2-2. Shallow right. Walsh is out and has it. And the Rockies leave.
Party at Napoli's.
Joshua Fuentes, Dom Nunez, Raimel Tapia. Offensive year has been impressive. And the impressive thing is this. His numbers have really paid off. Fuentes lifts that one behind second. There's an out.
Up already.
You know, there is one thing that starting pitchers. Marquez, obviously in the National League, Ohtani in the American League.
That's a good pitch. It's all over the strike zone. A slider.
In the American League, they don't have that award.
They don't get one as a designated hitter, though.
There you go. Silver Slugger. That's one of their proudest moments.
There's one of the few splits today for
Nunez battling, counts 3-2.
Well, he's been able to throw that slider very, very effectively. That late break to
3-2 again to right and deep. Eaton back at the wall, and it's gone. The 6th for Nunez.
And the odd thing for Shohei Ohtani, he's now given up 7 home runs. He's given up 4 of them in the 5th inning.
And it's 2-1
for Nunez.
Tapia now. A strike at the knees.
That kind of contact against Shohei Ohtani, you are feeling real good about yourself.
Sprayed down the line. Tapia can really run. Upton has to be careful here. Has the ball and gets it in. And he's a threat to run. 18 stolen. This is Rogers, second baseman, up the middle. Iglesias has it, fumbles it, bounces it, got him! Mike Redmond's been on that phone a lot. Blackman takes up. Charlie Blackman singled in the first. A base stealer at first. And Blackman, he'll show power.
Went back to another fastball, 94 and 95.
1-2. And that one, I don't know if it crossed up Stassi. It certainly wasn't where he wanted it. His target was. Trevor Story is on deck. 2-2. Little roller up first. Walsh, tricky play. Gets Blackman. Ends the inning for the Rockies.
You had a feeling he was going to be swinging early, and he swings it easy. There has been some discussion about him potentially playing center.
That can't feel good when you
on the right side.
Do you use that if you're a pitcher? In the next 78 for Ohtani. The 2-2 to Story. That's hit high and deep. Upton, track, makes the catch.
Wow, Shohei was
Statcast tells us 13 different parts would not have held. C.J. Cron's 0 for 2. Ohtani, splitter.
That's a nasty splitter. That's the one. Looks like he tried another one.
He's almost like an offensive coordinator in football, right? All right, we're going to run this play, and we're going to run this play a few times in the first half to set up. Softly hit. Mayfield's there.
And Shohei in 2/3.
In Japan, the progression, and everyone said, not only is he ready for Japanese professional baseball, but there were major league teams that saw that tournament in the States. Everybody watches in Japan. Roller up the first base line, foul.
The only high school kid I saw throwing that hard. I saw Garrett Cole when he was at Orange Lutheran. He threw it really hard. But Lucas Giolito at Harvard Westlake was 99 to 100. His senior year, big guy. Any up. And after win at 97.
Swing and a miss. And a strikeout. Finishes the Rockies in, who homered in the 9th spot for the only run for the Rockies, and Ohtani misses low.
It's a pretty good take.
Being ready to.
That's good slider or cutter.
Part of what attracted Ohtani to stay.
He's in college doing both, and you're having an opportunity to do it, but not out of high school. Got around that slider, cutter to the pitch before.
3-2. Got him. Fourth strikeout.
Well, that was a nasty slide.
And has been progressive throughout his career first as a coach here with the Angels. He was always on the cutting edge. Then certainly with
all those things into play because of communication.
not hit that well. Marsh covers a lot of ground. And there's 2 outs here in the 7th.
Even the next day is unbelievable. Boy, Nunez has some really good swings against him. Even
great offensive season. But he homered on a, what would you call it, a flat slider?
Yeah. And that's there.
At the letters.
Try to split.
1-2. Fastball. 100. And 1-2.